Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Papa Boris here, playing some more Hearthstone Battlegrounds. My baby's taking a nap that might end anytime soon, but we're going to try to squeeze one more game in here since my last game was kind of short. I've done this plenty of times, and the baby actually did wake up, and then I just had to leave, and those videos don't get posted on YouTube. But if you're seeing this one, it means that the baby actually slept all the way through it, so yay me, and yay you for getting an extra video of Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Well, I guess it's not really an extra video, because you just see one a day. Doesn't really matter. It's more like an extra video for me, like an extra day ahead, which is not anything for you. So I've congratulated you, but you haven't really gotten any benefit from this. The point is, I've talked long enough for the wheel to spin, and now it's time to pick a hero. Well, I don't want to do this guy just ever. I really don't like this power. Maybe, you know what? Fine. I'm pure mad that I have to play as this hero. I just had a really good run with Syndragosa, and AFK is something I've played a couple of times. So, we'll just do this to, you know, take it off the bucket list and call it a day. I mean, one gold is kind of a bargain. I have lost. I actually, the most recent game, I might have lost because minion didn't have 2 health on it. So maybe it'll help. It's just, I wish it was targeted. If you could target it, that would be so much better. But as it is, it just feels weird. Alright, well that is a hell of a start. So we'll get this, freeze the board. So obviously with 3 Murlocs in the opening board, 2 of which are the same, I don't mind going Murlocs. It's a bit of a difference with this versus like having a Tide Caller, because the Tide, not the Tide Caller, it is a Tide Caller, this is the Tide Hunter. The Tide Caller is the one that gets +1 attack every time you summon a Murloc, because that actually scales a bit over the course of the game, naturally. But at the end of the day, if you do go full Murlocs, it doesn't really matter what their attack power is, because they're all going to have Poisonous. Assuming you actually have a, you know, good build with the Gentle Megasaur. And if you don't go full Murlocs, the Tide Hunter is better because you have more tokens, so you can get more gold to buy things. Alright, we're going to get a win. Finley is going for Demons. Don't know how good this power is. You know what? I'd rather have this than this. Oh my god, how is that not better? I'd much rather have +1/+1 than +0/+2. And this one refreshes. I mean, sure, it's kind of weird, and the refresh doesn't always give you what you want, but I mean, it's still, I'd rather have like both parts of it. Like, it has an extra component to it, and I think the initial thing is just better. In general, you want your health and attack to be as close as possible. There's like a little, I mean, it's a little bit oversimplified, and there are exceptions, of course, but in general, you want like the product of your attack and health to be as high as possible. Like, it's better to have, let's say, like a 5/5 than a 1/9. A 5/5 will kill more things than a 1/9 will, even though the total stats in both cases are the same. Did he stay at tier 1? That's a very interesting strategy with Patchwork, because you think with the extra health you want to tavern up quickly, as opposed to this guy who is taverning up slowly, but we'll see. Proof will be in the pudding on that one. Okay, so here, I think we'll just keep it simple. Let's play this. It's really difficult to get a gold on the tokens, because as I have learned many times, when you get the gold on the Tide Hunter, it picks up. You don't get to play the other one, and and then by the time you do play the gold version, the token's a gold token, so it doesn't create a gold token with the scouts. So anyway, the point is, I'm okay with selling this off to just quickly pick this up, and then next turn I can buy this and something else that shows up. We'll see 2 new things showing up here. You know, it definitely would be better to be Syndragosa here, since I've frozen things a few times. I'd have like a +2/+2. I'd have a plus a bunch. Maybe if I were Syndragosa, I would have won this instead of losing. I'm in a tie. Okay, maybe I would have won this instead of tying. So there. God, I have to say that one win with Syndragosa really made me like that hero. Okay, got a bunch of garbage, unfortunately. So we'll do this. We'll go for build our own Murloc, try to see if that can become a late game thing. And now the question is what to do. I could sell off this and one of these to tavern up. That's a bit aggressive. I think probably just roll, and I could sell a token and buy something if it comes up. Didn't come up. Okay. Just nothing here that's worth it. Oh my god, that's a good board. Okay, so we'll freeze that. Do my hero power. Ho ho! And on the best one! Pyramid! More like Pyra makes you win. Brick by brick. More like brick house. No, that was not a good one. Any point is, we're going to get the Amalgam and the old Murkai, get a pretty strong board, or a strong-ish board, and set up for Menagerie. Well, that is a gambit. So it looks like he's fishing for golds and might go demons with his double Wrathweaver in the short. So that's how he's spending his health. He's building up a shitty board as he fishes for golds. It's an interesting idea. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. I don't know, man. Alright, well, here, normally you'd buy a minion and Tavern Up, but I'm going to do a little bit of a different play. I'm going to buy 2 minions and Hero Power. And I hope the Hero Power lands on the Amalgam, obviously, or this, or maybe this. We'll see. That's not the greatest. But who knows, in the short term it might help. If Nefarian uses his power, this thing doesn't die. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Wow. Unbelievable value. Okay, so then next turn we're going to have a 3 gold upgrade, so we're definitely going to upgrade next turn. And roll, try to get maybe a War Leader, or obviously a gold card. Taverning up to 3 does reduce my likelihood. Ha, that thing survived to do 2 damage! MVP! Oh, the hero power is so good! Okay, so anyway, the point is, what is my point? I could not have won that, but I could have taken 2 less damage. What was my point? I just completely disconnected myself from reality there by joking about this dumb power. There's my gold card. Oh yes, when you tavern up to 3, you don't get any extra units, so you're less likely to get your tavern 1 golds, because obviously now I have 3 tier units are in the mix. But here, I'm going to do this. Get that. Play it. Get a 4. I don't know, actually, do Murlocs even have anything at 4? Well, shit. Might have been a mistake to tavern up. Aha! That is a thing. Not the best stats, but sell off this token. Give my Amalgam Poisonous. Put that out there to pop Divine Shields. Nothing here's worth buying, so we're going to roll probably twice. Yep, cool. And Brick House! Oh, welcome to Brick House Barbecue! Can I take your order? Yes, it's like an entree of owning with a side of ponage. And for dessert, I'd like to have MVP hero power. Well, yes, of course, sir. Coming right up. This thing survived. Okay, poison, ate a divine shield. Yes, the old rats game. Will I snipe a hyena before these rats die? Answer, no. Obviously not. Well, at least one hyena's dead. Can I still win this? This thing's spawning bots, isn't it? And it also didn't die, which is good. I would have taken an extra damage if it had died. So, yes, pure skill. Okay, so we're getting down in the dumps here. Oh, actually moved up after that loss. Okay, cool. What are we looking for here? Well, these don't do me any good anymore. I mean, I could tavern up aggressively. Then if I get a gold, I can at least find Bran or a Menagerie Warden. Up against Nefarian, who I don't know what he's got cooking. But all right, we'll do this. And roll 2 of these guys. That's awkward. I don't. If I had 1, I would definitely get it for the gold card. But as it is, I think it's just a bit late for them. I'm gonna sell this to roll again. It'd be great to get one of these guys. War Leader. Can I get 2 gold somehow? 1. And no. So we're gonna do this. Freeze the board. Cry over the fact that I'm not Syndragosa. Next turn, I would probably get the War Leader and the Houndmaster to give this thing +2/+2 and taunt. Obviously, it'd be better to get the Annoya module, because the Annoya module gives us +2/+4 and taunt and Divine Shield. This is definitely worse. But, you know, sometimes you gotta take the option that's offered you, not necessarily the best option or the ideal option. Okay, well, at least there's no Divine Shields. This thing can now die to the Soul Juggler. Pretty sad. Still hasn't happened. Alright, well, the poison did 1 useful thing. Oh, God, this Soul Juggler is just a nightmare. Oh, I'm dead. I mean, I'm not dead. I've lost the battle. I'm not going to take 26 damage, but, you know, it's nickel and diming here. That's kind of like a quarter a little bit. It is a quarter of my health, actually, that I just lost. Starting health, that is. Okay, so we're going to buff everyone's attack. This is probably a mistake, but we're going to do it anyways. And then we're going to roll, see what happens. Get a bunch of garbage, cool. And another Murkai? Oh, this is good. Okay, well, let's sell the token, get this. Play this. Sell it. And then do I buy this next? I'm gonna get it. I really want to get some freaking gold cards, man. Alright, so let's get everything a little bit healthier. Maybe stick this out front to pop a Divine Shield. It's going to be a big hitter afterwards. But this thing is now not protected from a swipe, so we'll put one of those to protect it from a swipe. Okay, so next turn we're picking up an old Murkai, and I'm hoping to get a gold. I can get a gold through the Rockpool Hunter or through another Murkai. And maybe at 5 find a Bran or a Menagerie Warden. The Menagerie is, I think, good enough because I have an Amalgam.
You're doing great out there.
But we'll see how it goes. Alright, I'm up against the last player, which is hopefully going to help me. This does not seem to be a terribly good board, although there's no Rat Pack. Interesting. So the Hyena gets a lot of buffs when a beast dies, but there's only 2 beasts. Well, 3, I guess, both halves of the Grandmother. And these guys don't do anything because this person never got a Rat Pack. Interesting. Okay, I think I might be able to kill this thing. And have a unit left over. Oh, the wrong thing died. Oh, the Murkai's getting smaller. Oh, but I won the coin flip. Oh, okay, phew. I don't care about dealing damage to her so much, but it was nice not to take damage myself. Nobody died. Might get another top 8 finisher if this doesn't shape up real soon. So we'll get this. Oh, man, he's starting to womp on people. Okay, we'll fish for golds. This is good, definitely. Oh, that thing. Thanks, Bob. That was actually kind of helpful that he told me that hiring that minion would give me a triple. I mean, I appreciate that. Okay, let's stick that on there. Let's play this. And what do I do with this? Just more in my Amalgam. Feels weird. I mean, the War Leader is obviously pretty useful to keep around as well, but the Amalgam is definitely going to be with me till end time. So I'm actually going to put the buff on that. And maybe get a Bran? No. This. Interesting. That would be good if I got a Menagerie thing. This is just a +4 +2/+2. Alright. We'll try it. See how it goes. And I guess I'll get a bonus health on that guy. Okay, that could have been a horrible mistake, I don't know. But this is now my Taunt Divine Shield Poison thing. This thing has, I mean, it's not even that much health compared to like 17, 20 attacking things. But if I get a Menagerie Warden, then this gets +2/+2 each time, and it starts to get better. Hard to judge how good this guy's board is. Alright, that's a 1-for-1, that's a 2-for-1. This thing is spawning Microbots. That's a 2-for-1. He doesn't have any Soul Jugglers, actually. It's really useful. Those guys are such a pain. Okay, we actually beat him, right? There's no way these guys have enough health. There's just no way. Yeah, okay, we're good. And this Beefcake deals 5 damage to my opponent, which is nice. It is Patchwork, so he's just in good shape, though he would be dead if he weren't Patchwork. Well, he also does not have any other hero power, so he might have had something helping him out. Alright, so I'll go up to 5 so I can fish for Bran. I am up against Nefarian. I could easily die. This board, that's okay. I'm going to go to 5. I really want to get a Bran or a Menagerie. Neither. This is mech. So I could get this for just some guaranteed value. I'd have to sell something. That's the issue. Alright, let's keep rolling. Discover a Murloc. Might be good. Poison would be nice. Okay. So I'm not using up all my gold, but I think this is useful, and I'm okay with selling a 6/10. This is the gold one, so he's not going to get any bigger. And this thing is giving +2 attack to my Murlocs, which I think is still useful to keep around. So next turn we get this, we can get a Murloc, maybe get the poison thing, and I'm going to fish first. Maybe I'll find a Bran. And I mean, the best possible outcome next turn would be if I got an old Murkai for a gold version of it, and then plopped a Gentle Megasaur from the Discover of the tier 6. I mean, that could just turn the game around completely for me, and I would actually have a pretty strong board. Like, it's theoretically possible I get Bran and Ol Murkai and Gentle Megasaur, and all my Murlocs become what they were 2 games ago with Syndragosa. Only with Syndragosa, it was a lot better than with this asswagon, who's... I mean, I'm sure some point in this run, something good will happen because something had extra health, but just health is so... It just feels so boring, you know what I mean? Okay, well, we got a Taunt Divine Shield Poison on my opponent's side as well. So that's not great. Luckily, Ol Murkai did some work before he died. This Soul Juggler is very good for my opponent here. Baby's starting to wake up. I think I'm actually going to post this video, even if I have to go AFK on this, because I think it's been interesting enough. Hopefully the baby will just kind of quietly mope around in his bed long enough that I can do one more round of buying before he starts to completely scream. Oh, the poison was actually really relevant there. Is this going to be a tie, or do I win with 4 health? Wow. By 1 hit point, I actually take down Top Dog Nefarian here. I was so busy worrying about my baby waking up, because he's definitely awake and he's definitely not going back to sleep, that I wasn't looking at the battle too much. But okay, so we gotta do something here. Let's grab... Wait, this is... Oh, I thought this was the poison guy for a second. Okay, so let's get this, and let's start rolling. I think I'm gonna have to get this just to give manual poison to some Murlocs. I think holding out for the Megasaur at this point is a mistake here. This gives +2/+2 to my Amalgam. Probably not good enough. I really gotta try to find something. Beast Dragon Murloc, that actually is worth it. So we'll sell the 610. That's my baby. He's awake. Do that. Sell it. Play it. Fish. Nothing. Play it. Sell it. Do this. Discover a Murloc. Oh my god, I should have done that first. Oh my god. I messed up. I should have done that sooner. I don't have time to play this. Oh crap. Crappity, 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 crap. Had I played this and it had been a gentle Megasaur, this could have all been so different. So that was definitely incorrect time management. The poison, though, did do just 20 damage right there. This thing is ginormous, and my poison just died exactly. Oh, man. Yeah, I just needed a little bit of an extra nudge is the problem. Okay, well, this is a shame that I'm not going to get to finish this run. But there's Bran. There's the Megasaur. Oh my gosh, we will always wonder at what might have been if I didn't have to go right now. Let's see what happens. Poisonous. No Divine Shield. We'll get the 3 health. And I'm afraid that's all I can do, folks. I gotta go get my baby. Thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry for the unfinished video. See you soon.